Hey friends, my name is Liz. I am a reselling, virtual schooling mom of 3 boys. So if that's something that interests you, go ahead and please like this video and subscribe. Today I have a thrift haul for you. Most everything was purchased over at a local Goodwill. I live in Florida, so things are kind of a little different here. I'm not going to have access to a lot of coats and things like that. So my thrifting does get a little interesting this time of year. So everything was purchased last Saturday, which was November 8th. My average cost of goods, so my average would be what I paid for everything divided by the amount of things that I got, was, I think it was $3.80 per item. So as far as the reselling is concerned, I do sell on multiple platforms. I sell on Poshmark, eBay, Etsy, Kidizen, Mercari, and Grailed. Those are the websites I sell the most often on, but I do have things listed on Tradesy, on Depop, Heroin, which is basically the women's clothing version of Grailed, and Facebook Marketplace. And then now I'm kind of flirting with maybe sending some things up to the Real because I do have some really cool luxury items that I think would sell really well on there. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I do sell a little bit of everything. I don't just sell clothing. I don't just sell hardwares. I do kind of run the gamut, although my preference is clothing. The reason why I like selling clothing so much is because you don't really have to worry about shipping issues. Like, the worst thing that could happen is the box gets wet and the garment gets ruined. So stick it in a plastic bag and keep it going, you know. I started off many moons ago selling antiques and collectibles. I am 3rd generation antique hoarder. Yeah, well, it is what it is. Antique hoarder. My grandmother sold antiques and collectibles. My mother does also. She has an Etsy and she's an artist. And now I do. And I've been doing this since I was a teenager, kind of off and on, but now it's my full-time gig because I stay at home, I virtual school with the kids, and we also have a baby too, so I take care of him. And so that's just kind of my story. So you're going to see a little bit of everything, but like I said, I prefer clothing just because shipping is like a non-issue, you know. This cool little girl right here is olive oil from Popeye. And so when I saw her with the rubber face, now there are some rubber face animal dolls that sell for really well on eBay specifically. Other platforms, they don't sell for that good of an amount. Like, I've had some on Facebook for like 2 weeks and maybe like 6 views. But eBay, they go for a pretty penny. However, she is not an animal. And she's missing her dress. I did look her up. She is from 1985, so still older than her, even though she's vintage, and made by the Hamilton Company. And comps are running anywhere between $25 to $100. Now, she does have some damage, like I said, like she's missing her dress, but I could still kind of clean up the plastic a little bit. She's got some things, because, I mean, she's a doll. She was played with. The ones that were going for $100 also came with like her baby, but so I'm not sure. But there was one that was missing a leg, that had her dress but missing a leg, that sold for $18.99 plus shipping. So I think I'm going to price this at about $25 and take offers. Next, we'll do the purse because this is so cool. This is a tooled leather bag. See that? All hand tooled with the brass buckle on there. No designer on the inside, but it is all leather, as you can see. These I feel like are coming back in style a little bit with like that boho chic. I had one for 25 years. I wore the heck out of it. And it was a shoulder bag though. So I'm a little partial to them. This one is in excellent condition. I mean, yeah, obviously it's got some scuffs, but assuming that this is from 70s or 80s, it's in amazing condition. These totally run the gamut. As far as comps are concerned, you can get them anywhere from $35 to $600. So I'm going to say a little bit, because the tooling isn't the best example. I would say it's a little rigid. I like that. There's no label on the inside, and the handle is all done and hand tooled, but you know, there's some oxidation with the brass. So I'm going to stick around anywhere between $35 to $45 for that. Not 100% sure. I'll probably look at what's selling most immediate and price within that range. Okay. This is the Skip Hop Changing Mat Pronto Signature Changing Station in black. Yeah. So I obviously, like, okay, so I have 3 kids. My oldest one is 12 going on 30. My middle one's 9, and my youngest is just turning 1. So all these new things for kids just totally blow my mind. This, however, has been something that's been very consistent. And it's like this whole changing station. So you've got the changing pad, you've got pockets and a net. This looks, I want to say brand new. Doesn't look like it's ever been used. Doesn't smell like it's ever been used. There's no like marks in it or anything. So these retail for $30. I'm probably gonna ask $18 for that. Take offers. When I say I'm gonna ask for something, it's usually like my highest, like what I'm gonna price it at. I'm always down for offers because, you know, the market dictates what this stuff is worth. I don't dictate that. So I'm a slave to the market. So these were kind of out of my comfort zone. Not a fan of Crocs. However, a lot of people are. And these are kids' Crocs. They are race car Crocs. They've got a little bit of wear across the toe. But these are selling in this condition for anywhere between $10 and $25. So I feel like I could probably ask $20 for these after I clean them up. And of course, take offers for Crocs. And they're really light. So that's cool. Those will ship fairly easily. These are so rad. Hold on. I wrote everything down. So, Couture Donald J. Pliner Mules. Look how cool that is. I love these. I wish they were my size. Are they? No, they're a size 6. But these are really cool. Obviously, they've got some wear, but it's not anything that's like, they're not broken, they don't crack. They've got, the leopard print is actually calf hair. It might be horsehair, but I think it's calf hair because it's really short. And then you've got this red suede with these blue metallic leather inserts. So it was really hard to find comps for these. I did find one that sold on Poshmark for $68. There are some styles that are similar, but really not this colorway, not this cool, that were selling for like $40. But I'm going to stick with the 68 and probably price these at about 70, just because those were in really, really good condition, and these obviously have been worn. Like there's like toe prints in there. I don't know if you can see that. You can probably see that. So I'm going to clean them up. None of this yet has been like conditioned or cleaned or anything like that yet. So I'm going to clean them up and see if I can't get $70 out of them. I think I can, because these are just so rad. Look at that. It's got like that cross detail. Look how cool that is. Or like a bird. I don't know. Too cool. Alright. I wish those were my size. So now we've got this brocade. These are Sam Edelman brocade, and is the type of fabric. So it's almost like this very thick A lot of curtains are made out of this kind of fabric. And this is called the Franny, which is that style. Outside, I don't think these have ever been worn. If they have been worn, they've been worn inside. Like, perfect. Now the thing that I love, okay, so Sam Edelman, some people will tell you like it's not worth much, this is that. Listen, if you can get them for under 10 bucks, you're gonna flip them. You're gonna flip them fast because they're stylish, they're good quality made shoes, and the best thing about them is literally all the info is stamped on the inside of these shoes. Like, you cannot go wrong when it comes to looking up comps and things like that, because you're gonna find the name of the shoe and the size and all that. That's one thing that I love about these. So the comps were anywhere between $25 and $30 for this style. The ones that were like $45, $50 were the pointed toe ones. And in fact, I found a pair on Poshmark, a pair of pointed toe ones with like the phoenix, like an Asian phoenix on it. So pretty. I think she's asking $60 for those. So the pointed toe ones were obviously, and that one was more like a mule, like it had the, like a slingback pointed toe mule, but it was the same kind of fabric, and this one has more of a paisley design to it. That one had like this phoenix on it. It was so awesome. But I'm going to ask $35 for these just because they're in really good condition, and it's a really good size. It's a size 8.5, and I think, oh, and the other ones were a size 6, if anyone's wants to purchase those. And then the Crocs are a size 2, J2. That's not a size 2. Well, it's not a baby 2. That's probably a kid's 2. Probably. It is a kid's 2. So these are a size 8.5, which is a really good size. It's a popular size. It's a very good average size. So I have a feeling these are going to fly. I am going to ask $35 just because, especially like on Poshmark, I like to send offers. I like the kind of the haggling. I enjoy it. So I don't foresee these selling any lower than like $25, $27. So now, these are so badass. These are Harley Davidson leather boots, leather women's riding boots. There is a bit of wear, but not to the point where they're like completely worn down. There's just like, you know, some of the leather, or not leather, the rubber is kind of loose. As far as like the tread, not the actual, you know what I mean. The outside is leather, the inside is synthetic. They are size 9.5, which is my size, except I have giant calves, and so these don't go around my calf. The name of these are called the Nora Black Leather Boots. They have an 8-inch shaft. They have this really cool captive ring styling with like the caging of the leather, which I thought was really neat. These are really rad. I mean, I don't know what else to say. They just need to be cleaned up a little bit, which is not a big deal. Check those bad boys out. And they do have the Harley Davidson logo embossed on the heel there. So these retail for $150. The comps across the board, eBay, not Etsy, eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, are anywhere between $45 and $89. $45 was for boots in that condition or worse, and $89 was around like new in box. So the Harley Davidson branded stores are sold out of this boot, so they're a little more rare to get. I'm gonna ask $70 because you know you could always take less, you can't always take more. So we're gonna go with that. Alright, let's see what else we got. I know I just said I live in Florida and it's really hard for me to find outerwear. It's hard for me to find good outerwear because, you know, people still do come down here with like their winter coats and everything from up north. But I think this is kind of nice. This is like really soft, wonderful. The North Face jacket. And so it's got this like really nice lining, and it's an extra small. Now, a lot of people will tell you not to pick up extra small, but because I sell on Kidizen as well, I will oftentimes market something that is like small or extra small in women's to fit like a size 14 in girls. And 9 times out of 10, it works out great, and it gives a lot of moms and dads the option to buy things that are a little bit cooler, you know, for their kids. But it is fully lined in this like fleece, and it's got these little things. There's no damage to this whatsoever, just some marks on the tag, which I'm really not worried about. It's got the little hologram on there. So I looked this up. It is called the Shelby Resale jacket. It retails for about $150, $149. Considering the condition that it's in and the fact that I can market it as either extra small women's or a large, extra large girls, I am probably going to ask about $60 for this. And comps were really around that. Like I'm like right smack dab in the middle, somewhere 70, somewhere like 40. So I think 60 is good. And it's this beautiful color too. I like it. Okay. But what am I going to wear? It's colder in my house right now than it is outside. It's October. Okay. So as I said before, I do sell on Kidizen, so I actually picked up a lot of kids' clothes. Kids' clothes sell pretty well for me. They have to be kind of designer, and they have to be in really good condition for them to sell fast. Certain brands sell faster and for higher amounts than others. And then like I don't want to say lower end, but like the more common brands, I usually will include as a gift, or I do have them on my Kidizen just as options. Things with like really cute graphics on it, like it could be Cat and Jack from Target, but it has a really cute saying on it or a cute graphic on it, can sell for a lot because it strikes something emotional in the parent and they ride with it. But this is one of my favorite brands to sell because I feel like nobody really fully appreciates it. So I find it a lot and I'm able to flip it for a really good profit. It's called Janie and Jack. And you might be already familiar with that brand. But this is very summer, cute little jumper. It's white with like neon color stripes. It's got the little ruffle across the top. And of course, you know, I still have to launder this and I still have to press it. With me and I will hook you up. But let's see, where can I find this? I wrote everything down. Okay, so the Janie and Jack white neon stripe jumper is selling on Poshmark for $30. They are selling one on eBay for $45 without shipping. So you still have to pay the $7 shipping on Poshmark, and I think it was $5.65 for the shipping on eBay. So really you're looking at $35 to $50 for this jumper. That's right. I know you're pick up your jaw. It's a kid's jumper. I think it's size 4T. Oh, this is a size 5. But yeah. So this is going to get me, I want to say about $40. I'm going to ask $40. I really don't think that it's going to sell for less than $30. With the kids stuff, when I say $40, I'm including shipping in that because that's how Kidizen rolls. So if you're not familiar with Kidizen, they have set prices for the shipping, but they want you to include the shipping into the asking price. That's just how it goes, I guess. I'm still fairly new on Kidizen, but I really like it because it's so much fun. And, you know, I have 3 boys. So a lot of this stuff, like, if I find a really good deal on something, they can get some wear out of it. It goes from the oldest boy to the middle boy. And then if I don't sell it by the time the youngest boy wears it, then the youngest boy wears it. So these are cute little cuffed Hudson kids shorts. Now, what's good about these is I could actually end the Janie and Jack jumper and this. I could send it to the Real because I looked and they're selling it. So I'm cool with that. So worst case scenario, if none of this sells for the price that I wanted to, I'm going to ship it off to the Real. That's, you know, I'm still flirting with that idea. But these are selling anywhere from $10 to $25, so I'm going to ask $15. And that's with shipping. What are you? Oh my god, this is so cute. This is a Hannah Anderson lilac long sleeve. Now long sleeve is perfect for this season. It's a little on the thin side, so it's great for a layering piece, and it's got like these flower graphics on it. We're looking at probably, now Hannah Anderson long sleeves in used condition. Now this doesn't have any stains or anything, it just got some little milli pillies. But no stains, it's in really good condition. Will generally sell anywhere between $10 and $30. So this one in particular, I was looking at prices between $10 and $25. I'm probably going to ask anywhere between $15 and $20 because it is in really good condition. Again, with the shipping included. So let's do the Hannah Anderson ones that I got. Hannah Anderson is a kids brand that's, I don't think they have, oh, I think they have adult pajamas because their pajamas are really cute. They have like seasonal pajamas. Right now they're having, if you go on the Hannah Anderson sale, they're actually having a sale on pajamas. So you can get some cute ones if you're like all matchy-matchy. So this is another long sleeve with this little nautical rope heart. I feel like I can probably get a little bit more for this. I'm still going to stick around to that 15 to 20. Again, with the long sleeve. I just kind of try to stick to that. Now the jeggings. These are a little faded. They're still a good size. They're marked in a European size 90, which I want to say is like a 3T, 4T. That might be a 4 or 5. I don't know. We'll look it up. But the jeggings, they have the back pockets that are functional. The front pockets are not. Just like how you would have a woman's jegging. These sell anywhere between $10 and $20. Since there is a considerable amount of fading on these, probably going to ask $10 for kids' jeggings. That still blows my mind. Okay. This is Mini Bowden. Plaid shirt. Now what I really love about this is that it has the primary colors, and then as the primary colors mix, it makes the secondary colors. A little bit of tertiary action going on there. This is really cute. I love this. It has like the chambray cuff. Now this is thin enough to wear it in South Florida, so I might hold on to this because it's a size 7-8, so it'll probably fit my middle kid, my 9-year-old. So I might hang on to this for him, but if I decide to sell it, don't worry. If you happen to hear my son crying, my oldest son is taking care of him. Don't worry, I didn't leave him to make this video. Let's see. The plaid long sleeve, the retail is $40 to $45. Okay. The sold on, not this exact one, but plaid long sleeve mini Bowden shirts are anywhere between $25 and $30. So I think I can get $25 for this. That's provided that I list it now. The reason being is that this might be really good for winter, spring, fall, winter, spring. Become spring, summer, this may not sell as well. So we'll see how it goes. My kid probably will wear it for Thanksgiving. If he doesn't destroy it, we'll sell it. We'll make a couple bucks off of that. These are so rad. These are Mini Bowden corduroy pants and like this, I want to say that's mustard. I don't know if color is gonna like but These are in excellent condition. They're size 5Y, 5 youth. The Real takes mini Bowden also for as far as kids clothes are concerned, so that's really cool. So, yeah, these got the little adjuster things. I love that because I got my 2 oldest boys are so skinny and tall. Any hoosers. These I love. These retail for about $60. Comps are anywhere between $26 and $35. So I'm going to ask $35 just because, excuse me, the ones that I saw sold had a drawstring on the top. They weren't just like the full corduroy. So I couldn't find anything exactly like that. So if I can't find it, I price it high. Because you can always ask less. This cute Star Wars dress. No brand. I think this is size 4T. Yeah. Size 4T. And it has all the little rebels on there. I really like, I couldn't find this exact one. It's not handmade. It's definitely machine made. There's a little bit of pilling on it. I really couldn't find anything even remotely close to it. I'm probably gonna ask $15, $25 and see where it goes, but I think it's adorable. I might even keep this for my best friend's daughter. 4T's a little big for her though. Super cute. Oh, I forgot to look this up. I think I'm gonna keep this. Yeah, I'm keeping this. Sorry, guys. Okay. We got a couple. Here's one. Where's the other one? Here's 2. Tommy Bahama dresses. I really thought this was going to be linen, but it's cotton. Really cute. Tommy Bahama. Tommy Bahama. And I think they're the same size. 4T. There's a lot of 4T, but somebody must have donated all their 4T. This is 5T, so this is slightly larger. Look how cute that's going to look. Like off the shoulder, this like little nautical thing. I love this. So comps on these are anywhere between $10 and $30. Kind of just depending on, like, you know, if I looked on eBay, they were $10. If I looked on Kidizen, they were $25. Now you cannot look up sold listings on Kidizen, so I usually use eBay or Poshmark. I feel like those are kind of a better gauge than other websites, because like Etsy, I feel like the prices are through the roof for kids' clothes. I'm going to ask, I think I settled on $20 each for these. They are 2 separate sizes. If they were the same size, same brand, I would try to lot them together, but like on Kidizen and things like that, some people like to build their own lots, so you know. So yeah, $20 each for those, and that's shipped. Just a reminder. Now, I had a moment where I thought this was going to be vintage. Vintage Oshkosh kids overalls are having a huge moment right now. I'm talking like $45 to like $150 moment for kids overalls. So I grabbed these, I threw them in my cart. I didn't think twice about them. Come to find out they're not, but they're still really cute. So that's the back label. That's usually the label that you can, and now mind you, I'm not like vintage Oshkosh or vintage kids clothing guru by any stretch of the imagination. But that's usually how that logo is printed and sewed on will tell you whether or not it's vintage. And of course it's got like a newer tag. So these retail for $23, which isn't a lot, but this is in excellent condition. And the resale value on these is still super high. So the solds for this were still in the $15 to $20 range, even though you can go on the Oshkosh website and get these for $23. I'm probably going to price these at $15 shipped, which I think is really fair. They're really cute. If they were my son's size, you probably wouldn't be seeing these listed anytime soon, but they're a little small. This one I'm keeping for my middle son also. I just thought it was a really cool graphic. The raglan style, it is a little bit thicker, so it is more like a sweatshirt than a t-shirt. But this raglan style with the graphic on it, I think it looks really cute on my middle son. My oldest is like, he's got his own style. My middle one doesn't care. He lets me dress him up. So this is a size 7 from Lucky Brand. It's new. It's not vintage. It just looks really cool. I like that. So we're going to keep this for a while. We're going to see how it fits and how it works. We get a total of like 3 kind of chilly days in Florida, so this might get worn for one of them before it gets listed. Now, is this my last piece? Oh, that went by fast. At least for me it did. This is Liberty Art Fabrics for J. Crew blazer, new with tags. So with the new with tags stuff, I know a lot of people ask like if people launder their things. I launder everything. If it's new with tags, I will high heat steam it. And the reason why also it takes such a long time between when I purchase the items and doing the haul is because I do let everything still sit. We're in a coronavirus world, and I have too much to lose. So whether or not you agree with it, I don't really, I'm not willing to take the risk, let's just say. So this is actually like a thin blazer. This is more for spring. Really cute, not fully lined, but what makes this special is the size. So this is a size 14. There's no size 14s available on any of the sites. They've all been sold, and they've all been sold anywhere between $50 and $80. So I'm gonna ask $75. I figure that's, you know, fine. Now the $50 ones that are selling are not new with tags, they are used. So I think that's totally within the realm of acceptable price for that. I don't know why I feel like, I don't know, I think it's cute. You know what it is? It's because it's thin. I have this weird thing where I think thin clothes can't be good quality. So that's what I got for you today. If you like what you saw today, please go ahead and like this video. This is my first, I'm still wearing this. Oh, I like this. This is my first haul video, so feel free to criticize constructively. And that's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you soon. Bye.